Welcome back, everybody, to Pro Tools 10 Lessons for the Absolute Beginner on the Windows platform. This is lesson 6, and we are progressing rather nicely now in our little 5-minute lessons. We have created numerous different types of tracks. We've imported some music, and we've slid it around, lined it up, created a click track, and everything is going very, very well. So another helpful little bit of, a trick, not a trick in Pro Tools, but it's a method of working. If we take a look at our edit window, which is open right now in front of you, we're going to click on the waveform button here in the panel, and we're going to select volume. Now this is a very, very nice way of working. We zoomed out a little bit with the shortcut control left bracket, just so we can see the entire clip. And what we can do now, if we want to adjust the volume of just the clip, rather than the whole track, if we wanted to adjust the volume of the whole track, we could simply pull down the fader for that track. And we do that by, of course, heading over to the mixer window and just simply pulling down our fader. And that would get us there, but that would change every single clip on that track, would be have its volume changed. So there's a way to do that on a clip by clip basis. If we flip back to our edit menu using Control and equals, we can see that when volume is selected in this menu here, we can hover with our mouse, and you'll see that it will change at one point to a square bracket. Now we can simply left click and drag down, and Pro Tools will automatically put some control points on either side of the clip boundaries. And now we have a very quick and easy way of adjusting the clip volume. And you can see right now that we adjusted it down by 10.9 dB. Really, really, really handy way to do things. So let's give a little playback here, and we can indeed see that the volume has changed. This is a very, very handy thing to have. All right, so we adjusted the volume. Let's put that back to waveform. That's very, very cool. All right, so let's import a few more tracks and do a little bit more mixing. All right, head back to our file menu and import. I'm going to go to audio and navigate to the downloaded files. And what we're going to do now is import more than one file at a time. So we're going to do that by clicking on a single file and holding down Shift, locate the last file that we want to import. And there are these 6 tracks here, and we're going to add the clip. I'm going to add the files. There we go. I guess we can't do it clip by clip. There we go. All right. We select our 1 through 6 tracks here, and click on the add files, and they show up in our import window here. So let's do that. Hit done, and we'll see that we are confronted with this dialog box here. We're going to import them to new tracks, and at the session start, hit OK. Excellent. We have all these new tracks created with our files placed on them. Now let's take a look up here, and you'll notice that there is a little downwards pointing triangle. And if we click on that and select clip list, we'll be able to see all the clips that are currently in our edit session now. All right, let's pull that open a little bit more so we can get a good look. And we can see that all the files that were in our session show up here. And they select and highlight to show us which file we are pointing at. Very, very handy. Let's hide that again. Whoops, it's up here. There we go. And that is a very handy feature to have. Now, at one point, you may not want to be looking at your click track or maybe your master fader, and you can simply hide the visibility of the track by clicking on these little circles here. So we can hide that one, we can hide the click track, we can hide the aux track, and basically select exactly the things that we want to be working on. It's a very, very handy function to have, and we're going to exploit that a little more coming up. So let's mute. Don't forget to mute the mix file here. That's the mix down file of all these individual tracks. And we're going to hit playback, and we're going to hear the same sound file using the individual tracks. Very cool. Things are working well. Just before we head out, let's get our master track here at the very last position. And let's turn off our click track because I don't think we really need that. All right, save it up, and we'll come back for lesson 7. Thanks for stopping by.